Hello, everybody. I'm MiracleBoy, and today's miracle is going to be me playing Earthworm Jim. It's a whimsical game full of wonder and merriment, where you are a worm inside of a suit, shooting things, being a worm. And the first thing you need to know about being a worm is that you have to whip refrigerators and launch cows. But did you know that your head doesn't only whip, but it also can be a helicopter? Yeah! And a secondary arm for climbing across chains. All this and more, much more, your wildest dreams, everything good with worms and good times. And here we are in New Junk City, where there is a bunch of junk, like tires to bounce on, and ledges of junk. And here I am bouncing on tires. So here we go. Let's wormhead down the zipline and whip the moose antler, baby. And now it's time for the quad zipline spadoink, where we do 4 of them. And jump over the dog, get bit by the dog. It's okay, we're gonna save our plasmas. Every time he says plasma, all those plasmas we're gonna be using that on the junk mini boss right up ahead. So I didn't want to waste it on some feeble little mutts. I'm gonna let them bite my worm butt and then save them for right now, where I plasma the hell out of this. Hey, watch your tubas, bruh. Watch your anvils, bruh. Thing about this boss, when he starts moving, he only takes damage when you shoot him in the lid. If you shoot him in the bottom of the trash can, ain't nothing gonna happen. Very cool. Well, now that we've taken out the garbage, it's time to really go for the real big cheese here. Because hey, guess what? New Junk City. You got a little less junk now. So this guy's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna be like, oh, let me throw some crates at you. And I'm gonna be like, let me whip them back at you. And he's gonna, oh, hey, you wanna dodge those fish? I'm gonna show you. Hit the crate. Boom. Dodges fish. If he throws a tuba out, you just wanna shoot the tuba. Because apparently, everyone's throwing out tubas. This guy has an insane amount of tubas. He's like, this is a dumpster filled with tubas that you have to shoot before they hit you in the head. And this guy has eaten more fish than should be possible, and he's capable of just belching them out endlessly. So you gotta hit him with crates to show him what's good. Up here, get some extra ammo and some health, and then boom, we're gonna blast off, baby. It is pretty groovy, Jim. I agree. Oh, Andy Asteroids! Alright. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you Andy Asteroids, but sped up! So you can see what's going on here, sort of. You're collecting the bubbles, it gives you a continue. Andy Asteroids happens in between every level, and if you don't beat it, like I just did, you have to face off against this crow. His name is Cy Crow, if you don't beat him in the race. But I did beat him in the race, and because I got 50 out of 60 of the bubbles, I gotta continue.
Groovy!
Yeah, I'm pretty groovy. I know I'm groovy. This next level is called What the Heck, and it takes place in Heck. And here we are in Heck, with a dancing cat in the background, and a bunch of demon ghosts, and flames, and Heck's not where you want to be. You want to lead a good worm life, so you don't end up here in the afterlife with cool orchestral music and demons and fire. So yeah, basically, lots of plasmas at the beginning, and we can just skip part of the level right here. That's what we're gonna do. Whip ourselves down here. Oh, get stabbed, because why not? Get bit at by demons. Hey man, it's heck, dude. It's heck. They're gonna be demons. Alright, retry. Land on the green thing. A lot of green orbs in heck. And just sort of treadmill your way up here. There's a little extra life here. We're gonna miss it. Aww. It's okay if it takes you a couple of tries to get this life, you know? It's okay. You want to be a worm full of lives. So the green thing is your friend. Just trust it and it'll trust you. Now once you get up here, just kill a few more ghost demons and go on your merry way, man. You're a worm. You're a worm. Helicopter worm. A climbing worm. Jumping worm. Another type of climbing worm. A whipping worm. And guess what? You're in heck. So what are you gonna see? Lawyers. Now we're gonna skip part of the level again. That lawyer leads you to a snowman. I don't want to fight that snowman. Skipping the snowman. Yes! Here we go. Gotta dodge these spikes. Didn't start off strong, but if you go here and sort of jump when the spikes are coming at you, you can usually dodge them. And hey, sometimes not. But hey, that's, you know what? You know what that is? That's just the beauty of heck. That's just, you're playing the game of heck, boys and girls. Alright. So yeah, lots of hooks to whip around, and basically every level you would think that it's almost like these worlds were made for worms in suits. So here we go. Here's another life up ahead, and once again we must employ the usage of green orbs. Rocks, emeralds, I think, probably. Aww. If you fall, don't get upset. Just go back up the orb elevator, and then go back up again, and continue your merry jaunt through heck. So continue right down here, kind of hard to get to without getting stabbed. Alright, so yeah, man, I mean, heck, pretty one-dimensional. Lots of demons, lots of spikes, a few lawyers. Yeah, this guy, he's throwing his files at me. I don't know how he's gonna do in court without his paperwork. But he's not going to court, he's dead. And I don't know what happens to your soul after you die in heck. After a worm whips you, you throw your briefcase up in the air and get shot by a worm. I mean, if that isn't every lawyer's personal heck, then I don't know what is. So here we go. We're whipping our way through the level, killing more demon ghosts and getting more health and getting all the way to the end here. And falling back down, getting stabbed in the butt again. You know, sometimes you have to backtrack. Sometimes you fall and you just have to do a part of the level again. Whips work too against demon ghosts, if you have to. No big deal, man. You got an arsenal of weapons at your disposal. You have head whips and gun. An arsenal of 2. Alright, here we go, man. We're going to the boss. We don't have our suit. So what do? We jump over flames, and then the flames will melt the cheese that the cat is standing on. This takes a while. I call it cheese. It's probably not cheese, but it looks kind of like cheese. And so he's his own worst enemy here. If he ever decides to shoot. There we go. So now we can get back in our suit, and we have gun abilities again, and he will appear out of nowhere, and then we have to shoot him and jump over the flames. There he is. You shoot him again. You know, he's stealthy. He hides, then you can see his eyes, and then you have to shoot where his eyes are. Jump over the flames, rinse and repeat 9 times. Because he's a cat. And guess how many lives cats have? They have 9. So that's 6. Oh boy, that's 7. Oh geez, that's 8. And he almost got me there, but I got him, and that's 9. And here we go!
Groovy!
Totally groovy. And the asteroids. No, I'm skipping that. I'm not showing you it again.
Yes!
We're going to down the tubes. The next level, the 3rd level, down the tubes. There's the tube. We're down it, baby. Here we go. There's floating things inside of these tubes. And there's big old dudes who are ready to toss you back. If you can make them disappear completely, like that guy. If you get into the perfect frame, he's gone. But, you know, it takes a while to set that up. So I like to, you know, use the jump and tuck method. You can't shoot them. You can't whip them. They will still get you. But these guys you can take care of. So yeah, this level is a combination of, you know, straight up platforming, getting through, and flipping a few switches. There's a switch coming up ahead here. Once I can get up here, and once you flip the switch, it releases that big old hamster beneath me. And yeah, so it's platforming, switch flipping, and hamster riding, and eventually, being in a, if I could ever get this full health circle up here. Yeah, we're gonna ride this hamster, eat these guys, which normally would throw you back just like those big dudes, and we're heading towards a submarine. And just like all submarines, it only has 30 seconds of air. There are little, well, this one was a quick one, but there are little air refill stations along the way at later parts of the level. We just gotta get there through sick platforming. If you're wondering why I'm using my whip, it's because I have plasmas that I'm saving for these guys. Because that will kill them. Regular bullets, regular ammo does not work. And now we're in a submarine again! And right up ahead here, this is what I'm talking about. These little things, they fill you up. If you're running low on air, you're gonna want to use those. Also, your ship has integrity. It starts to crack on you if you hit too many walls. Your sub will the glass shielding will break, and you will be a worm in the water. Fish bait, if you will. You don't want to be fish bait. You want to be a worm in a submarine. You want to be a worm in a power suit in a submarine in the ocean, and guide yourself back to the land of air, which in this case is a tube that you can walk through. And here we are, end of the level. Shoot that guy. Secret extra life instead of going up the regular tube. And Bob's your uncle. We saw the cow again. And if you thought we were done with down the tubes, guess what?
Groovy!
It is groovy, but we got a second down the tubes. That's right. Part 2, down the tubes.
Yes!
No hamster this time, just gotta leap. Take care of the floating things. What would you even call those? Whatever they are, they're not your friend. Bonk your head a couple times for fun, flip the switch, release the hamster. Don't go that way. Unless you want to, I guess. There might be a life back there, I don't know. Going for another little hamster ride.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna show you here, I skipped some life, but there's a ledge here and you can get some life. I already had 100%, so I didn't really care about it. And we're in a submarine again, but guess what? We're filling it up to the max. we are going to have a full 99 seconds of air. And we're gonna need it. Cause you gotta book it submarine style. You gotta go fast. And so now we're going super fast. I mean, obviously we're going faster than if you were just playing the game, but you know, it takes a while, so I decided to go a little faster than fast. But yeah, man, as you can see, my ship's cracking up. And what you're gonna want to do is not explode and make it to the end. You're gonna want to be going pretty much full speed almost the entire time. Now here we go. Here's the boss. One and done, baby. Fish in a tank. Take him to the bank. It's not a problem. Round 1. There are 3 rounds. The first round is super easy. Just gotta bump into this snot. He's a dangling snot. There's a thing down below. It's just an eyeball. It's not a real problem right now. Sometimes you got bugs, okay? You got boogers that dangle and won't go away. And the best way to get rid of a dangling bug is to just keep thwacking at him with a worm. So that's what I'm doing here. This is representative of life. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. So yeah, you can see his snot meter is up to the right there, and your worm meter is to the left. And you can see which meter's doing better. Right now, my meter's doing better, and I'm just straight snotting it up. It's not a problem. See, when he starts spinning like that, it's a problem. So you gotta wait for him to stop spinning, and then it's not a problem. There you go. It's not a problem. Round 2 is a little bit more of a problem. You know, the eyeball in the snot pond down there. Yeah, he tries to eat you now. That's a little bit more of a problem. Also, this guy follows you a little bit more hard. You're gonna wanna have him come at you underneath you. That's my strategy. I think it's a lot of people's strategy. I don't want to, copyright the strat. And then just sort of hit him against the wall. Meanwhile, simultaneously dodging the eyeball down there from chomping you, because that's a one-hit KO, baby. So yeah, it's not a problem. Still not a problem. I mean, he's spinning again, so it's a problem right now. But yeah, soon, like real soon. Hey, chill, bro. You're just a snot. I'm a worm. I'm in charge. It's not a problem. Okay, so it's not a problem round 3. This level is a problem. I don't know, man. First of all, he'll hit himself. And you can get him in a position where he keeps doing that a lot, but he's a lot more aggressive. It takes a lot more power to hit him against the wall. And you can get trapped and eaten by the eyeball and the snot lake. So, I don't know, man. This level, it's not a problem, but it's kind of a problem. Anyway, that's your best bet there, is to try to get multi-hits out of him, but it can get a little dangerous. And if you hit him and he doesn't hit a wall, I think like you need to hit him against the wall every time you hit him, otherwise his tether doesn't break. And there you go. See, it's a problem. I was stupid. I let the snot get the best of me. I'm a worm. I should know better. I'm a worm. Oh, see that multi-hit there? That was dope, dude. We got it. We got it this round. He hit himself like 7 times. There's just no way. Oh, there's no way. Just one more hit. You gotta be f***ing kidding me. All right, no bull this round. Oh, great. Okay, so sometimes he gets stuck in this thing where he's not even coming at you. So you gotta hit him and get him out of his own funk, get him to spin, and now he'll be coming at you normally. So, like, enough of you, dude. You're nothing. You're a snot. I am a worm, and guess what? It's not a problem. Level 5. You know, scientists will tell you that level 5 is always... It's always gonna be level 5. And they're right, because here we are. It says level 5, and it is level 5. And there's brains, and there's green things filled with hot dogs, and there's electricity, and it's futuristic with some funky, fresh bass beats. And that's all I can really ask for in any level 5, is these green things with hot dogs and fresh, groovy beats. So yeah, man, you gotta hit that thing, that target there, and then that allows for some reason that's what controls the escalator. It's way out of the way, the escalator switch. But now that we have hit the target, we can go up the escalator, and it's classic level 5, man. Level 5. So yeah, with the brains, I mean, you can aim for their amygdalum. You can aim for their medulla oblongata. You can aim for their cerebellum. It doesn't really matter. If you shoot a brain and the big digbalum and the shudruval binghamton, a brain's gonna die. Doesn't matter where you shoot a brain. Jesus. Here I am talking about brains, and I can't even jump across electric orbs. But, yeah, man, it's a brain, dude. Shoot it right in the cerebral cortex.
Oh, yeah.
I err on the side of caution when moving in this level. I never know when a new brain's gonna arrive. And right now, I know there's a ton of brains that are gonna arrive. Well, I guess they're not really brains. They look more like cells?
Yes!
Mitochondria?
Yes!
Listen, man, there's gotta be some continuity here. And I think it exists.
Yes!
Yeah, well, here we go. Let's, move things along here. So that bass is even funky in triple speed. Alright, time for some more mitochondria. That totally makes sense in a level 5 setting. Yeah, you just gotta stand here in this little thing that's carrying you along and shoot them. And then once you shoot enough of them, you know, it'll keep moving you along. I don't know why it pauses here for this long. Seems like an incredibly badly built contraption. But there you go. You're done. You're done with that part. Careful not to stay on those orbs, those spheres, for too long. They will electrocute you. This is Professor Monkey for a head. He has a monkey for a head. And he's a professor. Or maybe it's Dr. Monkey for a head. I'll tell you what, I'm sure of. He has a monkey for a head. And if you don't shoot him fast enough, he releases a valve that lets eyeballs chase you. Ouch is right, Jim. Eyeballs, you know, being looked at, sometimes it hurts. So here's the deal. Lots of different kind of sort of anatomy stuff going on here. We got a bunch of brains and eyeballs and mitochondria and hot dogs. Basically the 4 food groups of the body. Alright, so right up here, right where I'm whipping now, that is Dark World. I'm gonna skip it. I don't want to go to Dark World, but there is, you know, lives goodies in there. I don't know, you can go to Dark World if you want. I'm not going. I'm going this way.
Yes!
Heading down, going downtown, straight to the boss. Just gotta kill a few more green things, a few more hot dogs, a few more brains. Get a few more ammunition gloves. Yeah, this is the direct path. I ain't going to Dark World. I'm staying in Light World. As a worm without a suit.
Aww.
So here we go. A suitless worm. Jimming ow. Why? Jump over if you want. A suitless worm boy. Just waiting for his suit. Oh, wrong way. This is the right way. We got our suit back. We're heading back. We're not doing a direct path because I do want these goodies. This isn't as intensive as Dark World. There's a goodie right here. Didn't even have to go to Dark World. Got an extra life. Lost my suit again. No big deal. Just gonna hop right back in. Do a little backtracking and Bob's your uncle. Here we are.
Oh yeah. Ow.
So we got a couple of suitless areas here. You can jump up, get the health, get the power-ups. Not gonna hurt you. Those are good things. And you can still get them even if you're a worm. To the best of my knowledge, when you're a suitless worm, that green guy there is the only thing that you can kill as a suitless worm. You need your suit for every other kill. Alright. So yeah, probably the most expansive platforming in the game, and certainly the longest level 5. But is it worth it?
Yes!
I guess so. You know, if you wanna feel like you could handle any level 5 thrown at you, if you can handle this one, you know you got what it takes to level 5 your way through life. And I think that's the whole point of Earthworm Jim, is just to be aware that all it takes is a little level 5ing, and you can do anything you set your mind to, even if you have to do it over and over again. There we go. All right, the final bit of platforming. There's gonna be eyeballs. There's gonna be brains. There's gonna be Professor Monkey for a head. He's gonna throw jars at you. Okay, so he's definitely a scientist. Look at him. He's throwing vials. Of what? Explosive stuff? And you got backwards walkways that are trying to make you not go the way you want to go. And you gotta jump over brains. You gotta dodge eyeballs. You gotta dodge Professor Monkey for a head.
Ow.
It's no small feat
Ouch.
for a lowly worm. But we aren't a lowly worm. We are a worm in a power suit. And boy, we can do it, man. Level 5. Level 5, man. We're gonna do it, man.
Oh yeah.
This is a continue right before the boss. You're gonna want to hit that because if this electricity hits you, you fall down to your worm death. And here's the boss. He's a chicken, cause chickens eat worms. So he's the original robot chicken.
Ow.
Right. Okay. Shooting the target isn't good. Whipping the target is good. So yeah, you just whip the target while he's underneath it, and you finish up phase 1 of the fight. Now it's phase 2. where you're just floating around and shooting him, and he's dropping bombs, and he's dropping eggs. You just gotta keep shooting him in the head. You know what? I'm not even scared. I got 10% health. I can take a hit. I cannot take any more hits. I'm good though. I'll just dodge all the bombs and all the eggs and keep shooting them. It's cool. But if I were to die here, it would start at this phase of the fight. We wouldn't have to do the first phase. Okay, so we're gonna start at this phase of the fight and do it right this time, because we have full health now. Shooting, dodging, taking out this chicken, making him our lunch. Level 5, let's go. That's how you do it. For Pete's sake. Pete is your dog. We're about to meet him. That's Pete. He's a purple or pink little dog that gets really angry if anything happens to him. So you gotta make sure, hey, that thing, that's no good. That'll fuck your day up. So you wanna shoot those. You can't let him fall into crevasses. You gotta whip his ass over the crevasse, shoot the vine. Oh god. Oh god. This is what happens if Pete gets mad. But good news, that vine is completely gone now.
Yes!
But generally, you're gonna want to shoot those vines. Now he has a bridge to go across. Pete's a happy little skipping dog on his own weird planet. Oh, and guess what? It has a terrible atmosphere and has severe asteroid problems. So you gotta deal with that while you're walking your dog. For Pete's sake! So here's the deal. This is basically a side-scrolling level. Or like an attempt at that. Where Pete is the speed at which you go. Don't let him fall, don't let him get hurt, or else he will turn ravenous. He's like a rabies-ridden space dog who gets really upset with you if you don't do a good job of protecting him. Which really, if you think about it, every pet owner should be so protective. Blasting asteroids, getting rid of UFOs, whipping their dogs over their heads so that they don't fall into a crevasse into their doom. Normal dog owner stuff. Gets a little complicated, doesn't it? Yeah, but that's the deal, man. We're just going on a little walk. It's actually kind of relaxing at this point. I'm having a good time. This is a normal Tuesday for me. Oh, these little licky things, whatever the hell they are. I think it's tongues coming out of their weird electronic mouths. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. What a terrible planet. We should find a better planet for Pete to live. That way we can go for a walk and not have to deal with all these crazy problems. I mean, unless it's just a test, unless it's like, hey, let's see if I can take care of my dog in the worst possible conditions. I know exactly where I'm gonna put my dog. I'm gonna put my dog on this planet with gaping holes and plants that will grab you and try to kill you. That's the best place for my dog. God. It's idiotic! So yeah, checkpoints are not as apparent on this level. You have to, oh god. No, I didn't make it! Oh, luckily he touched the ground there. Yeah, if he touches the ground, that's a checkpoint. If you keep whipping him in the air, you won't hit that checkpoint. He'll bring you, when he gets hurt, he'll bring you back further to the last checkpoint where he was on the ground. So, perpetual flight isn't exactly the best option for purple space dogs. But there are moments where it totally makes more sense. Like right here, I'm not trying to test my luck with him landing on the ground. No siree. Oh god, no. Alright, well, alright. I took that opportunity to kill a spaceship and get a little life there. And now that plant is no longer in our way. We're just gonna backtrack here a little bit. And we don't even have to worry about that plant. Easy peasy. I did it on purpose. That's what I did. Was I did it for the purpose of doing it. Okay, doesn't that look like he's super sad in that? Wouldn't that piss him off? No, he's just okay for him being lifted up by the scruff, and there's our boy. There's the cow. All right, so this is Pete's home. We can make him jump over his home and go to a bonus area. All right. Take 2. We're not going home yet. We're gonna go get some lives and goodies. If Pete doesn't go home, he just keeps going. So they go Pete or go home is what his motto is. A few more asteroids. You know what it is? It's probably anti-asteroids. Psychro is pissed off that I've been skipping all of his races here, and he's throwing asteroids at me in retaliation. That's what's going on here on Pete's planet. Got a life right now. Are you kidding me? Alright, Pete. You know what? If you want to go home so bad, I'm gonna let you go home. I'm not even fronting. Not even playing. Go home. Yeah, bye. Later, Pete. Intestinal Distress is a level where you're inside of the intestines with flying fish. And, I mean, based off of the fish, I'm assuming we're inside of the boss of New Junk City, inside of his bowels. Checking out all the stuff that he's eaten, which is mainly fish. And I mean, he was a fat dude, so there'll probably be a lot of area to traverse here. Oh look, it's the floating guys from down the tubes. Guess he's been all over the place, eating all sorts of junk. Definitely some cheese bouncing around. Yeah, I mean, intestines aren't pretty, but these ones are. It's the coloration is pretty cool, and I like cheese that bounces. And fish. I was eating some hey, okay, watch out for the dung beetle, which is definitely what that was. Oh yeah, I was eating some salmon the other day, and I wanted to tell everyone that I love fish. Dung beetles! Every time I'm trying to tell my salmon story. Oh yeah, you want to go down there and get those plasmas. It's sketchy though. If you mess that up, you fall all the way down. No big deal, you just gotta backtrack. But yeah, that little hook, you get 4 plasmas out of it. Almost forgot to point that out because the dumb beetles kept distracting me. Alright, so as you can see, I am whipping these floaty boys because I want to hold on to my plasmas. I am consistently getting hurt by dung beetles because I just can't seem to shake them. Alright, oh my god, I thought I was out of the woods. Alright, I think that's it for dung beetles though. I think we don't have to worry about those boys anymore. Just a couple more fish. And just one more fish. Alright. And now we're going on to the cheese boss. He's definitely made of cheese, right? I mean, look at him. Oh, alright. Yeah, normally he only takes 3 shots. But I missed a couple times. But now he's dead! Buttville, the final level. We've made it through the Intestinal Distress and we are now in the butt. And you know what you do when you're inside of a butt? Yeah! You helicopter your way through the hemorrhoids. That's what you do. So you just gotta helicopter your way down and not get stabbed by the hemorrhoids. Except for right there and there. Yeah, those hemorrhoids will take 40% damage away from you. They're no cool. And these butt bugs, they do damage too. But yeah, pretty traditional butt. Get a couple of plasmas here. You can find plasmas anywhere. You know, what the heck? You can find them at level 5. You can find them in Buttville. Alright, that is a nest that I just plasmid. A nest, another one right there, filled with butt bugs that you just want to get rid of before they swarm you with their butt bug rage.
Ow!
That guy right there, he is a one-hit KO. You want to whip him before he kills you. Now, his whip remnants do 10% damage. Oh, see, look, 40 damage on the hemorrhoid. These guys, I don't know if you can kill them. I never really figured out a way, so I just avoid them. There's your boy Cow again. Now we're gonna hop onto this this little basketball here and try to take care of these 2 nests with your plasma. I'm gonna try whipping it first because I know this is a hard. Yep, see, it's a hard one to hit. So now I'm just gonna use regular bullets to take out these nests. You don't have to. You just want to if you want to get that full health over there, which is, I mean, after all that effort, only putting me at 93% health. So it's not really a full health, it's just a lot of health. Alright, here we go. Onwards. 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 Alright. We're whipping our way up the butt. This is not a healthy butt. There is a lot going on in this butt. A lot to be proud of, I think, actually, if you look at it that way. Don't need to be upset about the butt. Alright, there is a secret area down here with a continue and a plasma that we can use on the ultimate butt. Right there. One-shot kill on the mini-boss here up ahead. So that plasma is good. First we're gonna get rid of this guy. Take 10% damage, no big deal. I'm not upset about it, I'm a worm! Get rid of that guy. Avoid the damage. Get rid of this guy. Oh, no. It's gonna take another try here. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Yeah! Onward! Forward! Here we go! Alright, so this part is kind of weird. You gotta grab the hook. Oh god, that was close. And there we go, we gotta continue. This is not the way you're gonna wanna go. What? Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh god, I'm stupid. I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking. That's the wrong way. Okay. No, okay, alright. So we lost our plasma. I've never had to. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, see? One hit KO. Not good. Just showing you guys what can happen. Alright, so we're gonna blast our way through this. And by blast, I mean whip. And, yeah. I don't really know. I guess we'll shoot it? Whip it? I don't know. Yeah, shooting seems to work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if shooting's the right way to go. It just creates a bunch of hemorrhoids and you die. So, we're gonna try whipping it this time. It'd be a lot easier if I still had the plasma. But, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, so whip that if you don't have any plasmas.
Doggy. Oh,
That was just the mini boss. The main boss is up ahead. Now I'm getting dripped on by butt goo. By green butt goo blobs. Alright, so there is a green platform that you can jump on here. You're just gonna wanna gingerly jump on it and fall off and realign yourself on the basketball and do it again. And this is the boss. Can you hear the boss music? I can. What up? One and done. You done. Yes, it is, Groovy Jim. We did it. We beat the boss. It's a pretty easy boss. I am the best. And here we go. Now we get to get the girl. This is very exciting. The best part of the game is when we did everything for this lovely lady here, and we're definitely gonna hook up. She's totally into it. And our boy the cow has crushed her. And crushed our spirits. Aww. Well, that's it. That's the end. I'm MiracleBoy. Bye.